Hi, this is Brad of Silver Lining Daydreams. Today in this video I want to share with you some winter energy saving tips. Some of these will save more money than others, but remember it's the cumulative effect of a lot of smaller things adding up to significant savings over time. From this pie chart we can see the largest expenses are heating and water heating, followed by appliances. Besides regularly scheduled furnace maintenance and filter replacement, set back your thermostat as much as possible. Set back even more while sleeping and when away from home. You might want to consider some sort of a Wi-Fi thermostat, one that's intuitive like the Nest, or you can go with something like ours. It's Wi-Fi but it doesn't have all the intuitive type features. We didn't want those because we have a wood burning stove, so it sort of messes up the curve with that. This one has a large screen, so it's more geriatric, and it's just very simple to use. Many of the newer water heaters are going to have a more accessible dial right at the front of the water heater. In addition to energy conservation, you want to consider safety in determining what temperature setting for your water heater's thermostat. These are approximates in Fahrenheit. The high setting on ours is 160, the medium is 130. Because we have an older water heater, it takes more time and effort to adjust the water temperature. Check with your local municipality safety regulations. We were unaware that ours was set so high. We bought this water heater insulation blanket about 15-20 years ago, we figure. It was lost down in my shop, and if you've been following our channel, Silver Lining Daydreams, you know that we've been decluttering. And so we found this and we decided to install it even though it's a little bit small. Hey babe, you got another piece of tape? Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, we're going to set back our water heater thermostat even a little bit more.
Do you need more help?
A couple more pieces, actually.
I need the stuff done.
You need what?
This.
And we figure we're going to save between 20 to 25% on our hot water bill this winter. Down here where it's not covered by the insulation, it's room temperature-ish. If I stick my hand up under the insulation, it becomes very warm. Not hot, but warm. And when we run our wood burner down here, it's going to be like in the low 60s. So I think having this wrapped is going to really make a difference for us. When your furnace is operating, if you have a furnace in the basement, open up your basement door and that allows heat to rise. December through April, when we don't have any Airbnb rentals, we unplug everything we can out of 3 of our 4 bedrooms just to eliminate the phantom energy, also called standby energy. In just these 3 bedrooms, we unplugged 2 TVs, 7 lamps, and 4 power strips. So on the porch out there we have 2 heaters. We have the electric baseboard heat, which is quiet, and then we also have one that's an actual like blower that just really cranks, that makes more noise. So they have the choice of using both when it's really cold, or if it's just a little bit cold they can use the quieter one, put the ceiling fan on reverse, and that'll keep that porch area warm. So now over the winter I'm just going to close the breakers there, so we don't have the phantom energy going out there. This is our family room off the rest of the house, so we have it zone heated because we have a wood burning stove for the upstairs. There's a dedicated outlet there so it won't trigger the breaker when it's running, and this is infrared heat, so it's supposed to be more cost effective. So because heat rises and we have the wood burner in the living room, and that tends to go do the living room, the kitchen area, and go upstairs, when we want to watch a video down here or gather down here, we just zone heat with this. And then when we're done, we just turn it off. Another thing you can do is at nighttime is you can close your room darkening shades or blinds. You can close your curtains, what have you. These are pretty sheer. I don't know if they're going to really help much, but you get the idea. If you have southern exposure, make sure that you have your blinds up, your curtains open. You're going to save some energy, especially if you have a lot of windows. Also, if you have curtains that are covering up vents where your heat comes out, be sure to expose those vents so there's nothing obstructing that heat from coming out. It's late morning and you can see all the sun that's coming in now into our living room that's heating this room up. It's actually warm to the touch, I mean very warm, just from that sun coming in. So you can see it goes all the way back to the couch. So all this is heating up this room. The heat will not kick in all afternoon. And I think it's about 12 degrees outside. Because we have a wood burner in a living room, we have a ceiling fan up above that we have at reverse, and it very slowly just runs to distribute the air. We also have a heat shield with a fan at the back of the wood burner, so when we're not home we tend to turn that on because that'll blow warm air lower, which is more efficient than the ceiling fan. But we don't like to use the blower when we're here because it makes a lot of noise. So the heat comes out from back there, comes across, It also comes out at about a 45. Coming out of the living room where the wood burner is, the heat will move around. It'll rise, it comes upstairs all on its own. Once you come up to this landing, you can feel it significantly warmer. And there's just Michelle and I. Straight ahead is our bedroom, so we keep that door open. We also keep the bathroom door here open. We do have a bathroom inside off our bedroom too, and that'll get heat. So we have a bedroom here and a bedroom here, and we keep those doors closed. That's how we're able to not run the furnace and stay warm up here. Close the heat registers in those rooms that you're not using. These magnetic vent covers are white on one side, they're dark on the other side. You can paint them, you can wallpaper them. If your room has a lower return vent, to help keep your room warmer, you would cover the upper vent in the wintertime, and then in the summertime you would cover the lower vent. With the quality of LEDs improving and prices coming down, it's a great idea to upgrade to LEDs. We try to purchase Energy Star appliances, and we keep those less often used appliances unplugged when not in use, such as toasters or coffee maker, electric kettles. You can use a power strip that just has an on and off switch. Another option is a smart power switch. So it has a master outlet. So let's say you plug the television into that and you turned on the TV, then at the same time all these other outlets would be powered. So that would be like for a Blu-ray player, maybe a sound bar or some sort of speaker system, what have you. And then you also have the option to use non-controlled outlets over here. And we are by no means experts. These are just things we've done so far this year. We're trying to be more intentional in reducing our energy consumption. Watch for a video at the end of this video that's going to have more energy saving hacks. And by the way, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. What have you done this year so far? How do you winterize your home? How are you saving money? And if you found value in our video, please give us a like, share our video. That way it helps others to find us. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And thanks for watching.